Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Batman Arkham Asylum, 100% hard mode. Today we're going to go straight to the right, and we're going to get that last, I think it's a Riddler trophy for the caves. After that, we're going to head back to intensive treatment, and then head to the penitentiary to do the last stuff that we need to do. So, we'll hopefully we should be able to get this done in at least a video. We only have like 20 more to go, so I think we did like 20 more last time. I might just make an exception this time. If it takes me more than 40 minutes, I might just do more than 45 minutes. I don't know. Depends. If anything, if I don't have very much to do, I'll just go ahead and get those in the next video and save them for the final boss fight. Now, the final boss fight video might be lengthy. Depends on how well things go. How well things go, but how things would go well, I guess, so to speak. So I do not know exactly what's going to happen. I mean, I am on hard mode. Things can happen at any time of the day, so. And I want to go ahead and mention that I've been playing, of course, the same game for like the past few days, so I probably will talk about it. My overall deal with grounded mode for Last of Us so far, if anybody wants to hear what's going on with that, my progress and that. I'm in like chapter 6, chapter 5, chapter 6, something like that. Just got past Billstown and all that good stuff, so if that gives anybody who's played the game an idea of where I'm at, then you should know where I'm at, probably. But, I was doing pretty good on shivs. I was doing pretty good on, like, getting all the jokes, getting everything going, and then now, no, that's not gonna happen. Wait, what the hell? Why can I still not go through here, though? Wait, I actually think there's a box. Yeah, that's right. There's a box you can hack into. Somewhere. I think it's actually in this room somewhere. No, I guess not. I thought there was like a thing I can just hack into to get into that damn thing. Huh. Maybe not. This is weird. Oh, there it is, right there. Yeah, I don't know why they did this, though. This whole thing with the, having to hack into this box deal right here makes no sense to me at all. If people get loud, I'm really sorry, but they're just obnoxious people anyway, so if you hear people in the background, I'm sorry. At least I can hear them, though, and it's kind of bugging me, but oh well. But yeah, I've kind of already screwed up most of my run. I've been doing pretty good. Like, I've been surviving pretty well, you get jack crap for supplies, so I'm going to do all that stuff later on. The stealth can be pretty damn difficult sometimes, but it does make the game a little bit easier when you know how to do stealth perfectly, I guess you could say. And it feels like it's more... It feels like a much better game now with, being played on grounded mode. It feels better to play it. Like, I feel like I'm actually trying to live instead of running around, and basically just fighting off enemies after enemies and just going through guys like nothing, which is always fun, trust me. That's always fun, just, going through people, easily, but it's always kind of fun to have a game that requires me to actually try to survive, too, so. Alright, let's head to the intensive treatment. This is probably the last place we gotta go, at least. Except for the penitentiary. Penitentiary. I keep calling it penitentiary. Penitentiary. That's the word. I've been, really fucking up that word lately, it seems like. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are probably getting pissed at me, but that's gonna happen. To get in here, we have to go... Oh, God. We have to go all the way back up there. Just to get back in here. It's ridiculous. Now, if anybody wants to know, will I be doing Last of Us? Yes, I will do Last of Us after Bioshock, like I said. Maybe. If something comes up where I get a new idea, I'll let you all know when that time comes. Other than that, as far as I know, probably. Will I be doing a survivor mode? Maybe. What about, like, grounded mode or anything like that? That is also a pretty high possibility that I might just do, both grounded and, mainly survivor. I don't know. Because some people don't have grounded mode, some people just... The hardest difficulty for them is survivor, and I usually say on my channel I don't like doing DLC stuff. And since grounded mode is technically a DLC, I'm not required to probably play it on my channel. If I'm going to do, like, the hardest difficulties in general, but I might just do a Survivor run with Survivor Plus, maybe, and then do Grounded Mode, Grounded Plus, just to kind of give myself even more crap to play on my channel, because, you know, you guys know I love playing the same thing. No, I do. I really do love playing. If I like that game a lot, which I do like that game a lot, but I'm like, if I like a game a lot, I'm going to play it multiple times. Problem with this game is, I did a Let's Play of it, and of course I did a 100% run of the collectibles, but I didn't do the challenges or anything like that. This time we're doing the challenges, so we're not even quite done yet. And I keep forgetting about that too. Mainly I'm doing this because I'm trying to give myself a reason to do this again. Not because this game's bad, just because I want a personal reason for people to see, like, yeah, I love this game. And I want people to see that I love this game. The thing about Batman Arkham City, though, is it doesn't actually get hard until you do New Game Plus. That's the only time I think it's ever gotten hard. Because they take away the counter icons. Like in this game, when you play hard mode your first time through the game, you get the option. Well, there's no real option to, you know, not have counters and stuff like that. Like, hard mode does not get rid of the counter icon for whatever reason. Hard mode in New Game Plus does. And it's really, really... I don't know if it's hard mode. I think it's just New Game Plus in general, probably. Might just be hard mode or whatever, but... Still, it's kind of irritating in that game, though, because there's multiple different enemies that will attack you at one time. That does not mean I'm not going to do that game because of that reason. It's just, I don't really like Arkham City that much. And plus, if I do like a complete 100% run of that game, that's going to require a lot of time and a lot of patience for a lot of people. So, but if, you know, not a lot of people enjoy this game, though, as much as I do. I mean, I'm sure people probably like this game a lot more than I do, but I'm saying, like, a lot more people seem to drift towards the Arkham City game instead of this. I've noticed a lot of people like to play that one more than this one. I mean, yeah, the combat's better, everything's just better about that game, but to me, I just like the basicness of this game. I just love how this game just has that 2009 touch. You know, that early 2009 touch, or late 2009. 2009 was a great year for gaming. I'm not kidding. 2009, 2010 was some pretty damn good years. And I have to admit, I think maybe 2011 was okay, and then 2012 was not too bad, but it could have been better. 2013 had some pretty good games, like Last of Us, and dare I say Bioshock Infinite, but you know. Yeah, it's funny, like last time I was talking about Bioshock, I'm like, yeah, I like it a lot. Finally got past Lady Comstock part on 1999 mode. She basically just went away. I'm like, oh, okay. And of course, she has more than one fight to deal with her, so that's kind of the bullshit part. But, oh well, I guess I'll just do it anyway. Right, I got no other choice. So I'm currently kind of not really stuck, just not in the mood to care. I guess you could say I'm not really caring right now about taking her down. So, I'll do that when I get to it. Do I have to take that crawl space? Yes, we do. How do I know we have to take that crawl space? Because of the map. It looks really thin on the map, so more than likely we gotta take this way down there. Yep. We're gonna go through this whole crawl space just to get down there. Perfect, right? My problem with Bioshock Infinite is it's Elizabeth. Oh, God, is she whiny? Is she annoying? Oh, I can't go that way. She's just really annoying. She gets in my way. She's pointless, pretty much. Oh, she opens tears. That's great. Yeah, whatever. Oh, but the acting, the animation's so good. The voice acting's pretty good, but the animation's kind of a little awkward, especially for a 2013 game. It makes me feel awkward when I play it. This is coming from a guy who loves Bioshock, guys. I'm serious. Well, the original Bioshock. I never actually played System Shock before, so if that gives anybody an idea of how my opinion does not matter, then there you go. How much my opinion does not matter. Nobody cares about my opinion because I have not played System Shock yet. Oh well. Will I ever play it? I hope so. That was always a game I checked out and then I found out years ago, back when I was like in junior high or so, about that game. Like, this was made by the people who made BioShock? I'm like, oh my god. Or no, BioShock was made by the people who made this game. That's what I meant to say. But I was surprised. I was impressed. It did look just like, you know, how System Shock did. I'm saying like BioShock looked just like System Shock. No, who am I kidding? I'm saying that System Shock to me looked like BioShock, so it was always like, wow, this game's awesome. And then there was another game, which was Metro 2033, which actually finally got a sequel, and I was impressed by that. Oh, hold on. We got another thing here. But yeah, Metro 2033, I watched that back when I was in high school as well, and same thing with Darkseid 2. There was a time period of my life where I just was interested in these old games, these old TC games. I really wanted to play more of these. Not only old, well, Darkseid's kind of old, but I mean like these other older generation of games and stuff like that that I've never actually seen. Singularity is one of them. Wolfenstein 2009, I only played the demo. I didn't get as far to rent the game or anything else, but that was another game I really liked to have played. And of course that got, you know, the New Order. I actually played Wolfenstein 3D before on my old laptop because there was a way you could download and play it that way, but I just couldn't get into it. I just couldn't. I'm a Duke Nukem kind of person. Duke Nukem 3D kind of person. Same thing with Doom. Like, I can play Doom for up until hell, and then I'm like, I'm done. But when it comes to like Duke Nukem 3D, I can just go through that game again if I wanted to. I just really like that game. I do like the Doom style. No, I mean, I like the Wolfenstein style of gaming. You know, the first-person stuff with the going through corridors, I guess you could say, and stuff like that. But I feel like Doom just was a damn good game, of course. Of course it is. And people are like, I remember watching a lot of Brutal Doom stuff, and that crap looks great. I mean, I want to play some Brutal Doom right now. I want to play some damn Brutal Doom right about now. But I think you have to probably have Doom itself to get it or something. I know it's like a mod of Doom, so my guess is maybe there's a possibility. Maybe there's a possibility I could probably just get Doom on my computer and then play that. That would be amazing. Brutal Doom just looks freaking awesome. It's like even more hectic. It's a modern version of Doom, basically, just even more hectic than Doom. Faster, and I think it's harder. I think. Although I never really found Doom to be, like, super hard or anything. But I always did find it kind of difficult to play, so. And the difficulty part of it kind of didn't, like, ruin my experience with the game, but it made it kind of harder to get into. In the later levels, I mean. Like, I'm talking about Hell. When I first played Doom, which was, again, back when I was in, like, not really high school, but somewhere around school time. Either junior high or high school. Maybe even middle school, I don't remember. But I remember getting on my computer, my laptop. I got like a, not like a DOS emulator or anything, but just somehow I had it. And I know I emulated the 64 one to try that out and see what that was like. I didn't like that one very much. But somehow there was a way, yeah, I did download Doom. I'll have to figure out how to do that again, though, to get Doom, either buy it or something. But, we were playing that, and of course, my grandfather was the one who he got, when I was a youngin', like 5 or 6 or so. I don't remember how old I was exactly, but I was a young kid. My uncle got my grandfather Doom for the PC back when it was pretty popular, you know, and stuff like that. Well, I think it was probably not popular then, but it might have been still, maybe a little bit. Well, either way, he got Doom. He played it a lot, and of course, I would sit there and watch, but the only problem was I was pretty scared of it. Yeah, I know, it's like 2D moving animations, but I remember seeing the Pinky, no, not Pinky, Demon, the demons, you know, the actual, what they call them, the actual demons, I think. Or are they called Pinkies? Because Pinkies, I think, show up in the third game. Either that or the second one, I don't know. I know about the imps, I know about, you know... Oh, God. I forget the name, the Flaming Souls. Yeah, see, I'm pretty bad with these names, it seems like. I'm not really good with the Doom enemies. But I remember the majority of them. I'm talking about the actual pink demons and stuff like that that ran around. I don't know, I always call them pinkies, because... Well, to me, they look like, you know, pink demons. I mean, that's the best I can get out of it. I think they were just called demon, I think. I'll have to look it up sometime. I'm probably getting it wrong, but if somebody wants to tell me, go ahead if you're going to or not. If you know, I'd sure like to know, because I tend to forget a lot of stuff. But yeah, I mean, those things would scare the living shit out of me. But I still continued to watch anyway, because lo and behold, I'm in shock and awe about how scared I am, but at the same time I'm interested. It's a weird thing. I like watching stuff I'm afraid of. Same thing with Alone in the Dark for the PC DOS. That game. Ugh. For a kid growing up like that, yeah, that was pretty frightening. But I was paranoid of everything. I mean, everything scared me at least. Pretty much everything. Tornadoes, even if there wasn't even a tornado in the area, it still freaked me out for some reason. I was always worried and upset and afraid of what could happen. But then I grew up and then, yeah. And here I am. And then, lo and behold, come 2012. And that paranoia pretty much didn't like ruin my life, but it sure did something to me, I'll tell you. Something I'm not willing to really talk about. So, we'll leave that behind. But the rest of it, I'll be fine with talking. But yeah, like I said, I was always just a scared child of everything possible. I don't know, it's something with me, I don't know. I'm weird, what do you expect? So, what we're going to do right now, I think, oh god, I don't know which one's... That's the security control room. This is the main cell block. That's the guard room, so we're going to go to the guard room first. Yeah, we're going to go to the guard room first. And then we'll go to that other side over there. And then from there, we should be able to head to the last Arkham Chronicle. I think it was in that bottom room. The security room, it should be in there. I keep calling it the warden's office. I keep wanting to call it the warden's office. God damn it. And yeah. Thing is, today I was watching a lot of Space Ghost today, and man, just for some reason, like, no matter how stupid it is, it's still Space Ghost Coast to Coast, not Space Ghost. Space Ghost Coast to Coast. That show is just hilarious. Something about it, it's funny, and it's a stupid kind of humor that I like, you know. They're not even listening half the time to what the people are saying, and it was always, it's just funny. I remember a long time ago, I wondered how exactly they, you know, talked to the actors and stuff, the celebrities. And, of course, it did take me a while to figure out that, oh, hey, they're not actually talking to them. It's all scripted, pretty much. And I know I'm kind of an idiot, but I just needed to know for a fact, be on the safe side, if that's true or not. Well, of course it is. I mean, how else would they do it? But, I don't know. Again, I am weird. That's pretty obvious. Okay. I think we need to bat claw that wall down. Alright. Yeah, come on. Another thing about this game I like is it doesn't get rid of your, what's it called? Your detective vision when you do something. It keeps it on for a while. Unlike in Batman Arkham City where, you know, if you use your detective vision for whatever reason. No, use like a grappling hook for whatever reason, it'll just destroy your entire detective vision for some reason. Like, it won't destroy it, but it'll like just... It'll go out of it, and you have to go right back in, and of course Batman likes to just come out of his detective vision a lot, and I kind of like to keep it on every once in a while. Just because, you know. Oh no, that's just me. Maybe. When is something right in front of you, but you still need to... Whatever, I didn't read that. Time. Speaking of Prometheus, I need to get down to doing oh, God of War 2, that's what it was. Oh yeah, here we go. Forgot Prometheus character bio here. Check that out. Let you guys read that. Maybe... Oh. Maybe it's a possibility. I want to read that one more time. Hold on. A dark reflection of Batman. Prometheus was raised by criminals who were gunned down by policemen right in front of him. Dedicating his life to destroying the law, Prometheus traveled the world and trained in the ways of murder. Clad in an armored suit that maximizes his natural skills, he is a master assassin whose physical and mental abilities rival Batman's own. I'm getting a thought here. Maybe. It's a weird thought. Maybe Prometheus might be the Arkham Knight. Anybody? No? Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say that on Twitter when I get the chance. I'm going to call it Prometheus Arkham Knight. Who else but? Just look at the details. Right there, it says right there. His physical and his mental abilities both rival Batman's. I mean, come on. It's pretty much right there in front of us. How do I get that last one again? I actually don't remember. I know there's a way to do it. Oh, yeah, that's right. I know there was a cross base, but I'm saying, like, I don't remember exactly where it was, and here it is. So, if you haven't figured out exactly who the Arkham Chronicle is, then it's kind of a sad day for you, but you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. You will definitely figure it out. I don't say this very often, but... Well, never really said it before. Okay, I'll say this way. Another reason why I really love Batman Arkham Asylum is because it gives me a Bioshock feel. I like my games open world to an extent. I mean, I like open world games. I really like, you know, sandbox games and stuff like that, but I also really enjoy it when I'm in kind of a confined world, I guess you could say, where I can run around one confined world like this, like Arkham Island, pretty much. I can just run around on the whole island, and not like a big giant island, but just big enough to where I have lots of stuff I can do, but still I feel like it's just an interesting place to be, I guess you could say. I don't know how to put it. Like, Rapture is, you know, just a confined city. You know, I mean, you pretty much explore at least most of the city. You explore the main points of the city. You don't explore the whole city, but you do get to explore that. Same thing with Bioshock 2 and Infinite, kind of. But with Infinite, I didn't like, you couldn't go back. No, you could go back to certain places, but if you got to the point where you traveled through a tear or whatever, you were gone. You couldn't go back. You know, you were stuck in whatever dimension of hell you're stuck in at the time. Same thing with Bioshock 2, except Bioshock 2 did it a lot worse. Does that say Batman on it? Yep. That says Batman written all over it. What's that say? I can't even read that crap. Well, there we go. We have the last of the Arkham Chronicle stuff. Of course, there's Commissioner Gordon.
Why did the warden take off so quick? I thought you told him to stay put.
I did tell him to stay put, but he didn't. That son of a bitch. We actually did that in 25 minutes. I'm surprised. I'm gonna go ahead and make a run for the end of it, I guess. We'll get to the last little area. I'll get out of the penitentiary and end out the video and do another video, and hopefully have the final episode for this. Well, not the final episode, but just the main finale of, you know, Joker getting his ass whooped and stuff like that. The final boss is what I'm getting at. But you gotta give credit to where credit's due. This game has a final boss. Actually, Arkham City had a final boss too. So Arkham City does kind of keep that old school style. That's another thing I need too in my games. I need a final boss. I need bosses to fight. Whether or not they're harder or whatever, I just need a boss. Except, this is an exception to the rule, somehow Last of Us got off easily with that. That's because The Last of Us is just such a damn good game. It didn't really need a final boss to finish off the story. I felt satisfied no matter what because I had those upgrades during it, but there's something about it. It was satisfying. Even though there was no final boss, I didn't really pay attention for a while. I mean, I did notice it, but I didn't really pay attention. It didn't really bug me that much. As much as, like, I don't think Arkham Origins had one, did it? No, you just go beat up Joker and you're done. Well, he beats him up. Well, you kind of do, but yeah. Anyway, folks, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time when we play some more Batman Arkham Asylum 100% hard mode. And, of course, the Riddler challenges will be coming up next. We just got everything the Riddler had to offer. I believe we did. Yeah, 240 out of 240. I would have been pretty pissed if we didn't get everything. Riddler's now in custody, I believe. He's been taken care of. We don't need him anymore. We've done everything we can on Arkham Asylum. Then we're going to go face Joker. And then after that, we have the Predator and the physical challenges left to do. As always, take care, everybody.